Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
A very warm and windy day today, and it's going to be the case again for our Friday, but now we'll start to reintroduce rain chances into the forecast. And for some of you, especially if you're south of the river, could it come as early as later on this evening? But it looks like our best chance of area-wide and what could be beneficial soaking rains at that comes overnight Saturday and then off and on pretty much all day long on Sunday as well. So a lot to break down. We'll get to that here in a moment. But outside right now, we're seeing some of those changes in the form of increasing clouds. You can still see some blue sky there off into the distance from downtown Owensboro. That's our Bill Morgan roofing tower camera. A lot of people out and about on the riverfront there this evening, and beautiful weather to do that. Again, it is a little gusty out there, and clouds continue to increase from downtown Evansville. That's a live view from high top of the Fifth Third Bank on the riverfront there from our Superior Ag Tower camera. Temperatures after topping out in the low 80s for some of you, down for the most part in the upper 70s. A couple of 80s still holding on. Carmi at 80 degrees up to the north along 41. Vincennes coming in at 80 degrees, but we're down to 78 in Evansville. 77 for Henderson, upper 70s across western Kentucky, and mid to upper 70s up towards our southwest Indiana counties, including one of the cooler spots, but still well above normal, 76 right now up in Jasper. Wind gusts not reporting currently, but just about a half hour ago, we had a wind gust of about 30 miles per hour out at the airport in Evansville. So very windy conditions. We'll be basically feeling identical conditions tomorrow for both temperatures and those winds, but we could have to dodge an occasional shower, maybe storms as well. I think the best chance, though, will be first overnight tonight, early tomorrow, and then later tomorrow evening. So hopefully that lull continues, and I think it will through most of the football games across the area tomorrow. But we are staying dry. A few light returns showing up just to our south and southwest, just south of Greenville and Central City there in Muhlenberg County, it looks like. But very light in nature. That's skirting up to the northeast, could clip far southern Ohio County there, but the bulk of the activity still well to the west and southwest of the tri-state. And what we see tonight and early tomorrow morning is not going to be widespread, definitely not a washout. I don't think it's going to be overly heavy either. And a lot of that moisture right now having a tough time holding together, and that's why it's still a very light rain just to the southwest. But we've got this whole system that's going to be kind of slowing down as it moves towards the east. So that's why we'll be dealing with wave after wave by the time that we get to the weekend. Here's an updated future tracker to show us what to expect for this evening. I think anytime after about 8 to 9 o'clock, that's when our first rain chances could get on the board. Future tracker is still consistent with that. It really tries to keep at least the more numerous showers along and south of the river. So could be in the Evansville area, primarily over western Kentucky later this evening and through the pre-dawn hours, but a few spotty showers again off and on up to the north of the river as well. Not a huge rainmaker. We could have a few left over for the morning drive tomorrow, but I think most of our Friday, not just dry, but future tracker as we head into the midday hours really starts to clear the clouds out as well. If that's the case, once again, easily upper 70s to low 80s with more sunshine. And again, I think at least for the beginning of the football games tomorrow, most of the tri-state stays dry. We could have a few issues for any football games in our southern Illinois counties by 7:30. A few showers and storms trying to pop up along and ahead of that front, and then could creep into the Evansville area by the time a lot of those games wrap up. So it looks like most of us stay dry for football tomorrow evening, and then tomorrow night, that's where things start to increase. Once again, a lull on the action on Saturday, not an all-day rain, but once the rain arrives late Saturday evening, it's here to stay, and it could be heavy and widespread. But this is what we need for the drought-like conditions across the tri-state, and you can see wave after wave as we head into the day on Sunday as well. But we'll stay warm this evening, low to mid-70s for your evening. Low temperatures tonight only in the mid to upper 60s. We do have the weather aware tag on the board for your Sunday with those off and on rain chances, but here's the big time cool down, and again, just in time for Halloween. High temperatures next week on Tuesday, 47. Overnight lows Monday night, Tuesday morning, upper 20s. And I think for trick-or-treating, Tuesday evening will likely be in the low 40s to upper 30s. So warm costumes or dress warm, that's what we'll need to do for Tuesday evening. But